concept behind Busy Doing Nothing is about being lazy. It's about the new generation of workers who demand a lot of things but aren't willing to give it back to their employees. My parents grew up working for 40 years for the same company, and we don't do that anymore. My career started in a group, and it was a fun experience. I learned how to work with others, and that's what I wanted to do. And I decided to study, work as a songwriter, and focus on living life. And then one morning I was like, no, I need to stand on that stage, and I'm gonna work for that now. I think it's embarrassing. I also think that it feels like a lot of people who vote for that party are misinformed, are sort of not having what they wanted out of life, and they need someone to blame. And it feels kind of like if you go back to the Second World War, right before Hitler, or like when Hitler came along and all the unemployed people needed someone to help them. It feels sort of the same situation. It's just embarrassing. Okay. Well, we don't have the same fear as you do perhaps in America. I mean, we do have a very generous welfare system, and we do have protection. We grew up with that protection. So everyone worries about the future, obviously, but not in the same way that my American friends do. It's because we don't really end up on the street if we lose our jobs. We have a very good system that protects us from that, We do have it in us to listen to pop music, but we also, since we're so diplomatic, we love to take things from other cultures and rework it into our own. And right now, there's a wave of Swedish artists, and I think it's really trendy right now as well. I love fashion. I love clothes in a context. I love how clothes can change a situation. I love how clothes can enhance a character. I love how clothes can play a role in a movie. I love fashion. Nowadays, it's more about selling clothes at a fast pace. It's not the same. What would you call it? It's not the same magic anymore. I think a stereotypical Italian. I'm going to tell you a little story. There is a bar in central Stockholm with really good-looking bartenders. But the favorite bartender that all the girls come for is the Italian guy. He doesn't speak Swedish. He doesn't need to, because he's the Italian guy. He's got the dark hair, the charming smile, the tattoos, the rolled up sleeves. Oh, and he treats the women like they're goddesses. And that's the typical Italian. That's how we want them. That's how we see them. Yeah. And they get us.